Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get back on the channel. Graham G Train McCormack, and he's boxing this Saturday in Waterford at the ETU Arena, and it's the big one. It's the rematch. He's
The
finally got
rematch.
it against Craig McCarthy, and yes, how have you been, Graham?
Yeah, I've been great, man. I've been good. Been good. It's been a great camp. Been training really hard. Just kept my head down and just trained. And I didn't really post too much on social media. Just kept my head down as much as I could. Just posted enough just to sell tickets, obviously. You know what I mean? But like, just didn't get as involved in it as I did in the last time I fought him. I think I got a bit too much involved on the social media and kind of back and forth between me and him. And his fight is just a lot more serious than it was the first time for me. You know what I mean? So I've just kept my head down and just lived in the gym for the last however number of weeks. I've been in camp 10 weeks realistically.
Oh, exactly that. I mean, maybe even longer because you had the Burke fight fall through
Yeah,
Geffen. It's been a bit of a tough with fights falling through and the Donegan one as well. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, so it feels like. Does it feel like you've been in that gym for quite a while then?
yeah. We were only saying today, me and Sean, we were just finished up our last session. Sean was like, "Man, you've been training for fucking months, like." Because we had the Burke fight fell through, then the Dam fight fell through, so we were like, "Fuck," you know what I mean? But look, we knew when the Dam fight fell through, the Craig fight was there. You know what I mean? We knew that was we kind of agreed on that already. So when that had fallen through, I wasn't too down because I was like, all right, I still have a big fight coming anyway. You know what I mean? So I wasn't too disappointed. But like I said, I've been in camp for a while now, been training for a while, and I'm ready to go now. You know what I mean?
And am I right in saying this is your final fight? This one?
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Look, I mean, like this camp has been a brilliant camp, and I've gotten through the camp injury free. But like my last two performances have been absolutely shocking. So like people are going after that and saying, "Oh, you're going to finish up, you're going to finish up." Look, I am getting older and all that, but it was a brilliant camp. This camp was really, really good. We done everything. We done everything to a T. I didn't kill myself and overtrain in the gym. I didn't get any injuries. We left sparring till the very end. We good sparring with my mate Lee Reeves the very end. So just like as I've gotten older, maybe if I am going to fight on, I'll be doing camps the very same way I've done this camp, where I've just been fresh and full of energy all camp, not killing myself with the food. Obviously, with Liam Williams on board, my nutrition has been on point. So like I've just done everything right this camp, you know what I mean? And I know for a fact next Saturday it will pay off when I get that win next Saturday night. So look, I'll tell you what, right? It is my last fight, as in like I won't be taking fights just to get a fight, like ticket deal fights or anything like that. Or if a big fight came across the table for an Irish title at middleweight or light middleweight, I'd take it. Something like that, or a big fight, I'd take it. But other than that, I've no interest, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It,
you only
like
want these big fights.
for me to get into the gym, man. I'll be honest, Paul Sam. Like I'm 37. I have young kids. I work. My wife works. Life is very busy, man. I love boxing. You know what I mean? My young fella trains. He boxes and he plays soccer, so I'm busy with him too. But like for me, if a big like an Irish title, something like that, has to be a fight like this, Craig McCarthy, to get me in the gym 3 times a day. To have me buzzing in the gym. I was buzzing this whole camp because I can't wait for this fight next weekend. But I need a fight like that, you know what I mean? I need something like that. Like I fought that tournament start of the year. I didn't even want to be in there. I didn't want to train. I didn't draw. Because
Yeah, yeah.
I can't train for those fights. And then I was training for Keon Gettins. That fell through twice. Then I took the fight in the matchroom card. Mentally, I wasn't there. I just wanted to get paid. I didn't draw. I took the fight for the wrong reasons, realistically, because I was out of camp. Then the fight came across the table. But for this fight, I've been in camp and I've been buzzing in camp. So I need these kind of fights, man. So if another fight like this came up, then I would 100% no problem do a camp. You know what I mean? But if it didn't, then I won't. You know?
Mm. So has this camp been different to, your last three camps, Liddard, Gratty, and the first McCarthy fight? Has this camp been better than those three?
Yeah, 100%. Like the first McCarthy fight, if you look back at the first McCarthy fight, even though I do feel like I won and 95% of the people watching do as well, I didn't do the best camp. Like, as in, I think I kind of looked past him a bit, you know what I mean? And I got too emotionally involved and I was posting stupid stuff on social media and we were out, like, back and forth and stuff. And, like, you don't need that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? I didn't need to do that. Whereas this camp, I haven't done that. And with the Grady fight, man, I just, like, no disrespect, but I feel like I'm past those kind of fights. You know what I mean? You know, and I couldn't get up for that fight. And then with the Lillard fight, man, I had so many fights fall through. I think it was about 12 or 14 days I got noticed. And I was like, I was kind of out of camp at the time because we knew that the Gettins fight had fallen through. So I was like, all right, I'll take it, you know what I mean? But like, it's kind of a half camp. Mentally, I wasn't really in the zone for the fight, you know what I mean? Whereas this fight, man, I've been 100% in the zone. I've been in camp. I've done a really good camp. I've done everything that my trainer Sean and me have done a great camp. Like my trainer Sean has done a brilliant camp. So I've just done everything on point, man, and I'm ready to rock now, you know?
Yeah, 100%. And you said this time there hasn't been as much back and forth on online as it was last time, like the first fight. I think, the first fight has sold this second fight already.
Oh, big time, man, big time. And the press conference as well, man. You know what I mean? We were up in each other's faces, shouting at each other. You know what I mean? Listen, it's a great fight. You know what I mean? And the first fight was a good fight. Even though I feel like I won, it was still a good fight for me and Craig. I fully believe I'll be a better version of myself on Saturday night when I get in that ring. And I fully believe I'll get the win on Saturday night when I get in the ring. My daughters just came in. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Daddy gonna win on Saturday. What am I gonna do? They go Jordy. Tell him what I'm gonna do. Tell him what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna knock him out? Am I gonna knock him out? But yeah, so look, it's like I know for a fact what I needed to do the first time round. Now I know even more, and I'm gonna do it the second time round, and I'm gonna beat him a lot better than I did the first time, and I'd perform a lot better than I did the first time.
Yeah, of course, we all know you've won that first fight, and there was a knock. You put him down as well. It didn't get counted, did it? The
No, no.
which.
I watched it back the other day and I was like, how the fuck did they not count that? Like, you know what I mean? But so look, it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's in the past now. All that matters now is next Saturday night. And I I feel better, man, than I felt in the, I tell the truth. I said it to someone today. I feel as good as I did when I won the title against Dam. I feel absolutely brilliant. In the gym, I feel great. You know what I mean? Energy levels are good. My sparring's been great. Everything's been great. And Sean Kelly's had a great game plan for me going forward with this fight, and I'll just do what he says, and I'll get the win, you know?
Yeah, and of course, Craig. Did you watch Craig's fight v Tommy Hyde? And if so, what did you make of his last fight?
Yeah, look, Tommy Hyde was just way too good for him, man. You know what I mean? Way too big and strong for him, and just was too good a fighter. I've done a couple rounds Tommy Hyde. Tommy Hyde is a very good fighter. I mean, big, strong young man. You know what I mean? So that's what happened there, and Tommy was just too good and landed the cleaner punches, man. You know,
Did you expect that fight to go how it did?
100%. I sparred Tommy about 2 weeks before that, or sorry, a few weeks before that fight, and I knew that's the way that fight was going to go, man.
And can you see that how that fight went? Can you see it similar to how your fight's going to play out on Saturday night?
I can. And I tell you the truth, man, I see my fight playing out Saturday as me getting a massive dominant win. I'm coming down there for a knockout. I'm not coming down there to be robbed again. I'm coming down there to knock him out. That's the truth, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna I haven't been hiding this here either. Like some people say, oh, I'm gonna win. I'm coming down there to knock him out. I'm not gonna try and go down there and beat him on points. Saw what happened the last time. You know what I mean? And I won't be letting it happen this time.
Because it's in his hometown again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the exact same place. Like, well, that's kind of shows what kind of fighter I am, man. Like I didn't give a fuck. Like I'll go anywhere and fight anyone, anywhere. You know what I mean? In their backyard, and I don't care. Like I'm not a super middleweight. I'm going back up to super middleweight to fight him. I'm a middleweight. I could even make light middleweight, I reckon. You know what I mean? So I said, yeah, no problem. Back up there to fight him again. So you know, I've done everything that they've asked me to do, and just so I can get this fight over the line, just so I can get this win, and rub that off my record. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. How do you think it's going to play out differently? Are you going into the fight with a different mindset going into this fight, or are you thinking,
I'm definitely going into the fight with a better mindset than what I went into the first fight with him. Like I said, I looked past him the first time and I thought, I just have to show up and get the win. And that was wrong because Craig is a good fighter and he's awkward and he does things very awkwardly, you know what I mean? And that's the truth. He's good at what he does, you know what I mean? So I looked past that the last time. This time I didn't. I know what I need to do to get the win and to get a dominant win as well, you know what I mean? So I've cleaned up a lot of things this camp. I got to give my trainer Sean Kelly a big shout because we've done a lot of work this camp, a lot of work, and what we need to do next Saturday to get the win.
And it's Waterford v Limerick again this time.
Yeah. Limerick v Waterford. And it's like, that's always a good, like, it's always a good hurling game when they play here. Limerick and Waterford's always good. And soccer's always good, Limerick and Waterford. So it'll be good again next Saturday. But Limerick will be coming away with the win next Saturday, that's for sure.
Would you have preferred the rematch to be in Limerick, or do you not mind really?
I don't mind, man. Like at the end of the day, a ring is a ring, man. You know what I mean? I'd love to fight in Limerick, but I don't think it's going to happen. But it's like boxing hasn't been in Limerick in a long time. So look, his promoter, Neil Power and Conlon Boxing, they put on a great card. So I'm okay to go down there and fight. You know what I mean?
Hmm. What does this fight mean to you this time?
This, this means everything to me, man, because of how the last one went. You know what I mean? And like, I know there's no title on the line, but it means everything to me, man, because it's a big old win here. To get the win over him means just goes to show like that they did rob me the first time round. You know what I mean? And there shouldn't be he shouldn't have a win over me. You know what I mean? So it's a massive win for me because if I lose, there is no other fights. You know what I mean? As simple as that, like, you know. And if I win, I could fight again. I can keep fighting if I want to, you know. So that's another thing of it, you know what I mean? But like mainly it's the bragging rights, man. That's why this fight didn't need a title. It sold itself. It was bragging rights. So I mean, me and him, we have a bit of beef, and it's really short in the press conference. You know what I mean? I love it all, man. You know, and I'm looking forward to getting in there Saturday and putting it to bed, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm sure the press conference in the week's going to be a bit spicy as well. So,
Yeah, man. Whatever. Like I don't know. Is there a press conference this week? There could be. There could be. So if there is, I'm sure that'll be even more spicy than the first time. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm sure it will be. And yeah, of course it's a good card that you're on. I can imagine you should be towards the back end of the card.
Yeah, no, we're definitely up the cards. Yeah, we'll be on the live TV and stuff like that. I don't know. Well, I think they're after putting on too big. It's a brilliant card, man. Shout out to Neil Power and Conlon Boxing for putting on such a great card. It's a great card, man. I think there's two fights came in from America, or they're not American, like, but they're big fights, like, and one American guy against a Mexican, I think, and then a Kazakh, I think. So they'll probably be just under the more. I'd say we'll be under them. That's what it looks like, anyway.
And who do you think wins that main event?
I don't know, man. They're both good fighters. They're both friends of mine. So I'm not going to pick one, but I think it's a brilliant, brilliant fight. Fair play to both men. I think it's 50-50 and it'll be an entertaining fight. I'll definitely be back out to watch that anyway after my fight, that's for sure, because it's a cracking fight, man.
So you're
It's
gonna
a great
start
card, man.
flex
It's,
for
it's
that
a
one.
brilliant card, top to bottom. You know what I mean? It's a great card.
Yeah. Have you got any of your stable mates and stuff on it as well?
No, I'm the only Limerick man on it. My mate Dave Ryan was supposed to fight on it against Senny Kelly, but something happened, so that fight didn't go ahead.
Oh, did he get injured?
What, bud?
Did David get injured?
Yeah, no, I actually don't know what happened, man. Something happened with the fight and just didn't go ahead, but I don't know what actually happened, but so it got cancelled anyway.
And before I let you go, final prediction for the fight, and as always, before you go, thank anyone you want.
Final prediction for my fight.
Yeah.
My fight is going to be a massive win for me. I'm coming down there and I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna knock him out. That's my prediction. I'm gonna knock him out down there next Saturday. 100%. That's what's on my mind. That's what I've trained to do. I put my body and my mind through absolute grueling work the last 8 to 10 weeks, and I'm ready to get a big knockout win on Saturday. And just thank you to all my supporters that have bought tickets off me. I sold a lot of tickets for this fight, and to my sponsors, of course, my trainer Sean Kelly, my nutritionist Liam Williams, Craig Redden, Willem Max, Shane Williams, my kids, my missus, and my manager Ian Cochran. Big thanks to all those guys. And next Saturday, I promise it's going to be a massive, massive win for me next Saturday.
100%. And do you want to thank your sponsor, nutritionist, anyone else?
Yeah, just like I said, Sarah, my sponsor, my nutritionist, and all the lads that have helped me out get ready for this fight because I've never felt more ready than anything than I do for this fight next Saturday.
And from me, as always, thank you for your time and best of luck on Saturday night.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Thank you, bud.
Anytime, mate. Good luck.
Take care, pal.